Good evening, everybody, and welcome to your stimulus check update, stimulus package update for um, Thursday, August 13th, 2020. It has come to my attention that Congress is on recess, the House of Representatives are on recess, and the Senate is on recess, with an exception of important personnel that are still in Washington, and their job is to negotiate and come up with the terms for the stimulus check package. Every single day, I receive news saying that how they can't make progress because neither side is willing to compromise. So, what I've determined after thinking, why can't they just do their jobs? And what the theory that I come up with is that they are purposely stalling to force people to go back to work. I mean, that's what they need unemployment to come down. They need people to go back to work. They need people to they need the people to go back to work in order for the economy to come back to life. And so they figure that they will make empty promises and force people to go back to work. And as a result, that plan is working. People are going back to work. People are getting their jobs back. Unemployment numbers are decreasing, and that's what the news is. The numbers are decreasing, and how do I feel about that? I think it's a good thing that people are going back to work. However, I'm disappointed that they made empty promises. Why would you say we're going to do A, B, and C, and then when it's time for you to sign off on it, all of a sudden, oh, we can't come to an agreement? It would be better off if you don't mention something that you're not going to do. So if you know that you're uncertain that the stimulus package has what it takes to pass through Congress, then why mention it? That goes for Congress officials, White House officials, and the President of the United States. A gentleman interviewed Donald Trump a couple months ago, and Donald Trump said that the second stimulus package would be very generous. Well, where's the stimulus package, and where's the generosity? That's what I'm having a hard time with. Politicians are known for making empty promises. Why? I don't get it. But you see, and then once you make empty promises, it discourages voters. It discourages people like myself. Why vote? Why? What's the point? They're politicians. They get in office. They have an agenda before they get to office. And they just say empty stuff. Like, I don't get it. Why do you do that? Why? It's something that I will never understand. Y'all have these meetings talking about our money, but we're not allowed to know what you talked about. Why are these meetings so private? It's because they are doing it on purpose. I bet you if you get a group of 5th graders and put them in a room, before they leave, I bet you it won't even take 30 minutes for them to come to an agreement. Senators, we pay y'all to write bills. We don't pay y'all to talk about it and then go home for 5 weeks. I don't pay taxes for that. I know I don't. If the country is in a crisis We expect you to act properly. We expect you to act accordingly. But no, you guys say one thing and you do another. That goes from Donald Trump all the way down to the House of Representatives. I keep hearing Nancy Pelosi is the problem. I keep hearing the Republicans are the problem. No. The thing is that they planned this on purpose. They did this on purpose so that they can force people to go back to work. Do I have a problem with people going back to work? No, I don't. The problem that I have is that you put out a lie. Because there are real people who really need assistance. We count on y'all to go to your job and handle business, not act like children. I don't have a problem with y'all forcing people to go back to work. I don't have a problem with that. People are supposed to work. That is how a country survives, when people work. If y'all wanted people to go back to work, you should have just created jobs. You should have created safety so that way employees can protect themselves against the pandemic. And then you should have, that's what you should have did. You should not have put out a lie saying, yes, we're going to do a stimulus round 2. And then when it's time for y'all to pass it, y'all act like kids. But this is what y'all planned. This is what y'all wanted to do. The Congress is purposely stalling. This was the plan all along. It had to have been the plan. Because it's not rocket science. If the Republicans say $1 trillion and the Democrats say $3 trillion, what would be the common sense thing to do? To meet in the middle. Republicans, you can't have everything your way. Democrats, you can't have everything your way. Republicans, there are going to be some things that you're going to have to sign off on that you're not going to agree with, but for the sake of the American people, you're going to have to sign it. Democrats, there are going to be some things in that bill that you don't agree with, but for the sake of the American public, you have to sign it. It's just that simple. It's that simple. But like I said, this was the plan all along. We're going to say we're going to pass a stimulus check. We're going to get behind the closed doors. We're not going to tell them what we talked about. We're just going to say, oh, this meeting was productive. Or we're going to say, oh, this meeting was a failure. Or we're making progress. Or we are miles apart and coming into agreement. It's like you guys are purposely stalling. If I was the president or if I was the leader of Congress, if I say I'm going to pass the stimulus, it would have got passed in May. It is now going on September. That would have got passed a long time ago. All I'm upset is because you guys said we're going to do this, but it's like y'all claim we were going to pass another stimulus, but you aren't. I don't see it getting done. I just see lies. That is the American government, full of lies. Ever since 1787, full of lies. Lies, 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 and more lies. We are in the year 2020, and they're doing what they do best. They tell lies. They act like children. We pay these people our hard-earned tax dollars, and they lie. They act like can't nobody see what they doing. It's called discernment. It's just logic. Do it take, 3-4 months to decide if you want to pass a stimulus package? Y'all come to work probably for 3 hours a day. Y'all talk for 3 hours a day. And every single day it's the same thing. We have no agreement. We don't agree with each other for 3-4 months straight. And then y'all go on all these vacations. Y'all take all of these vacations. Y'all on vacation now. While people out here trying to recover from the pandemic, y'all riding around in golf carts. Talk about some we need a campaign for re-election. Campaign for re-election. Why would I vote for you again? You can't even come to an agreement on something that's needed, that's common sense. Stimulus package. Where is it? You mean to tell me I gotta wait till October to get that stimulus check? And it's what, August 11th? I get it. Y'all want people to go back to work. But that's all you should have said that in May. You should have said, look guys, I know we're going through a pandemic, but the economy needs people to start working. We can't keep handing out unemployment. We can't keep handing out stuff. We need people to go back to work. I would have more respect for you if you said that than putting out false lies and then acting like y'all having some meetings. Y'all not talking about nothing. Y'all come in there for 3 hours, y'all look at each other, and then y'all leave. Y'all go home for the day. Y'all talk for 3 hours, then y'all go home for the day. That is United States Congress. Most of which are already at home. And then they just left the main people there who just talk for 3 hours a day. They are purposely not coming into agreement on purpose. And that's fine. That's fine. Yep. Have a good night, folks.